1967 here. It takes about 350 hours to rebuild it. If a lot of stuff ain't there, it's going to take you more time. Stuff is available for these old vintage bikes today. This one here is a 1967 CR60 that I built 4 years ago for my son. And it's all original, just the way it comes from the factory. The colors, everything.
So is it hard to find parts for most people?
Most people, it's going to be hard to find parts. I was a dealer for 25 years. I know where to look. I know who to talk to and stuff like that. So it's easier for me with the average person. There's a lot of older guys like me that had a Tramp, a Harley, I don't care what it is, Ariel Square 4, BSA, and these older guys, they're in their second childhood like I am, and they love the old vintage stuff yet. You take them to a show, and 9 out of 10 will stand there and talk to you for a half hour. Well, I had one when I was a kid, and that's what the vintage stuff is about.
Miracles appear in the strangest of places. Fancy me finding you here. The last time I saw you was just out of Houston. Let me sit down and buy you a beer. Your presence is welcome with me and my friend here. For this is a hangout of mine. We come here quite often and listen to music and to taste yesterday's wine. Yesterday's wine. Yesterday's wine. Raging with.
If you got an old vintage bike, a Harley, Tramp, BSA, Norton, take it out of the barn. If you ain't gonna do nothing with it, sell it. Because it's gonna sit there and rot, and it's gonna get thrown in the junk. And that's the worst thing you can do with an old vintage bike to me. People sell them to somebody that will rebuild them and put them on a show and stuff. It's one of the best things I like to see.
You give the appearance of one widely traveled. Lord, I bet you've seen things in your time. Come sit down here with us and tell us your story. If it's true, you like yesterday's wine. Yesterday's wine. Yesterday's wine. We're aging with time, like yesterday's wine. Yesterday's wine. Yesterday's wine. We're aging with time, like yesterday's wine. Yesterday's wine. Yesterday's wine. We're aging with time, like yesterday's wine.
Start the bikes and let her go.
as I want. I can't play a big enough honky tonk. Can't find a whiskey glass that's quite tall enough for that extra gear in my old truck. 'Cause I'm restless, baby. If I had the perfect woman, I'd want twins. Can't get enough ink under my skin. I'll burn the carton when my smokes are all through. Can't kick enough ass in these old boots. 'Cause I'm restless, I'm sleepless on this quest I must go. Out here searching for something, what it is I don't know.
Yeah, Endurocross is a sport is relatively new. It's in the last 10 years. It's a combination of supercross, stadium style jumping and things like that, and enduro racing, which is through the woods, cross country, very tight trees, lots of logs, things like that. So Endurocross, like I said, is pretty new. It's a combination of those two things.
So you're trying to simulate that with this track, like a trail through the woods kind of thing, or?
Yeah, it's a combination of everything through the woods that you would encounter with, the stadium style supercross setting. Like I said, Endurocross is relatively new. In fact, it's at the X Games this year for the first time, so that's a big deal. They hold it out in Vegas every year, and like in the massive stadium, thousands of people come and watch this stuff, and it's really entertaining. I mean, you're riding over rocks and tires and logs and all different kinds of things. When you're out enduro racing in the woods, it's like very technical, constantly logs, branches, trees, everywhere rocks. So it's a combination of all those things.
Here we go. Dead engine start. Here we go.
Yes, I'm restless. I won't rest till the restless is gone. Yeah. Yes, I'm restless. I won't rest until the restless is gone. Yeah.
Walk back in the way. Take a couple lines around. Out in front. 414, George King, third place. Got some catching up to do. Dialing them guys in.
entry up here to the West Branch rally. You know, it's really neat. The Ogemaw Hills really put a great race on here. We're at the dirt track here tonight, and it's awesome to see the people come out here. You got young amateurs coming out here trying to make it to the pro level. It's really neat to be here and just see all these people come out to this event, and it's getting bigger and bigger every year. I've been here 3 times over my out of the last 4 years that they've had it. I've been here 3 of the times and rode up from Michigan, so it's really been a pleasure. If you ain't got nothing happening, come on out to the Ogemaw Hills dirt track. It's a riot.
into days I never knew. Let's start a riot. Let's start a riot, me and you. 'Cause a riot's overdue. And now these days I wonder why we're holding back on bliss. You blaspheme everything you see. I just wanna give you a kiss. I want the emperor's head on a bike, riding on a motorbike. Oh, you and me are alike. So can you take me into days I never knew? Let's start a riot. Let's start a riot, me and you.
You can run on for a long time, run on for a long time, run on for a long time. Sooner or later, gotta cut you down. Sooner or later, gotta cut you down. Go tell that long-tongued liar. Go and tell that midnight rider. Tell the rambler, the gambler, the backbiter.
like half and half. She likes to ride in it once in a while, but it's definitely she'd rather ride out back. I don't know, like yesterday when this was out, it was kind of.
2 6-packs of Shiner, 99-cent butane lighter, Lucky Strikes and a 5th of Patron. Ice down that igloo cooler, tank of gas that ought to do her. I can feel a good one coming on. Throw in Ray Wiley Hubbard, sing along to Redneck Mother. Any blues I had before are gone. Another working week is over, no chance of staying sober. I can feel a good one coming on. Yeah, we're gonna roll all night. We're gonna get the feeling right. We're gonna keep this party rocking till the break of dawn. Yeah, I can feel a good one coming on. Three blondes in a ragtop Mustang followed us down to the lake and didn't have to think about that too long. Skinny dipping in the bright moonlight, situation couldn't be more right. I can feel a good one coming on. Yeah, we're gonna roll all night. We're gonna get the feeling right. We're gonna keep this party rocking till the break of dawn. Yeah, I can feel a good one. Feel like a good one.
Let's smoke in the space like a true nature child. We were born to live on. Come on, we can close our eyes. Never gonna die. Born to be wild. Come on. Born to be wild.
They asked me why I didn't bring my bike. Because I would be this guy. Trouble. He's got the belt.